Is this the difference then? Like in civilian life, you can say, look, someone, a man turns up at work or whatever wearing nail polished lipstick, says, I'm now non-binary, or I've changed my gender or whatever. And, so what? People got to get used to it, work around it, whatever. It's none of their business. But in a military sense, you have to actually command the respect of the soldiers you lead as an officer in this case. You have to form a very tight, mutually supporting unit for that will survive warfare. It's something different is going on there, isn't it?
It is very different, and respect and morale are key elements in a fighting force. This sort of policy is going to have widespread implications. Firstly, it's going to affect our reputation. Can you imagine if we had a male officer turn up to a conference in the Pentagon, for example, wearing a dress and makeup and earrings and nail polish?
Well, that's not a very good example, Brigadier, because the US has got now an admiral, I believe the rank is, of a transgender woman. So that may not be, under the Biden White House, a very good example. But listen, maybe try Israel or try Russia or try China, and I think you'll get a really good argument there. Any response to your letter to Anthony Albanese?
Well, no, and the Prime Minister is busy with other issues at the moment. I would expect a response, though, eventually from his office. But given the fact that I sent it to him and the two ministers and the secretary and the service chiefs, it's gone viral through various outlets. But look, the responsibility for this is social engineering. We are pandering. The Defence Force, as I've indicated, is very, very different. We are pandering to fringe elements of society, which is fine in normal society. But the responsibility for this rests on the Chief of the Defence Force, Angus Campbell's desk. And if he ordered this, or if he hasn't stopped it, he quite frankly should resign. Now, he's not going to resign because I appear on as influential as your program might be, Andrew. He's not going to resign for that reason. But if he doesn't, then the Prime Minister and the Minister ought to terminate his appointment, because you cannot have a Defence Force allowing male officers to parade in dresses and makeup. It just doesn't work.
Well, Brigadier Darget, let us see if you do get a response. I'd be very interested to know what it'll be. Let us know. And as you say, your letter has gone viral, so a lot of people have taken a great interest in this. Thank you so much for your time.
No, it's my pleasure, Andrew.